Hey everybody, welcome back to microbeerreviews.com. We're back on location, and we love it because the lighting is a lot better. Alright, tonight, so part of the Rebel series from Samuel Adams. This is their new Grapefruit IPA. It comes in a can and a bottle. It's a really cool can, too. It's somewhere on here, if I can find it. Where did I see it? The Ball company that, does canning and has for umpteen years. Makes this can for them. So it's kind of a thicker can. It's got this really cool kind of rim at the top. It's just a beefier can. You can feel it when you hold it. It's kind of cool. I got this in a multi 12 pack. It's let's see, what is it now? Spring of 2016. And what it is the Rebel series. It's 3 of them. So it's Rebel IPA. No, it's 4 of them. Rebel IPA, Grapefruit IPA, Cascade IPA, Rebel style, and then their double IPA. So cool concept here. So this particular one is kind of, this trend of everyone throwing fruits in IPAs, and I've done a bunch of videos and gotten on my soapbox about it. I think it's gotten out of control, but I do think some of them, of the newer ones coming out, are really good. A lot of the ones in the past were either really overpowered on the fruit flavor, or it was so subtle you could hardly even tell it was there. Most of the ones coming out now are a little bit middle of the road, and I am a fan of the more citrus type fruits in the IPA. So this one's brewed with real grapefruits, as it should be, to add a good punch of that citrus goodness. It amplifies the tropical and the citrus notes in the hops, which it does, is what I just told you. And it does create for a really nice kind of balancing characteristic, and typically a pretty nice clean finish. Now they're typically also very sweet in the fact that the fruits, a lot of these fruits they're very sugary, so it can be kind of pungent, kind of what I call that pucker on your palate and kind of curl your jaw a little bit. But I haven't had this one yet. I have not cheated. So what else can I tell you? Brewed with Mosaic hops, another thing. So Founders Mosaic is probably going to be in my top 10 of the year of top 10 beers. And the Mosaic hops in a lot of these beers really do a lot of justice to a really nice complement of flavors. Anyway, that's my deal. So this particular one has Mosaic, Citrus, Centennial, and Cascade hops. It is in the Rebel series, which is what that's made with. It has the traditional Sam Adams 2-row pale malt and flaked oats. Let's see, ABVs are 6.3%. IBUs are 52, which is right on the way it should be. They are going to make this year round, so which I think is smart. I do think this will be kind of pigeonholed in the spring and summer months, but here again, I haven't had it, so I don't know how sweet it is or kind of how quote-unquote summery it is, but I do anticipate it having some pretty good kind of notes for the summer. So little cloudy. I mean, it's exactly the way it should look. It's got that nice orange color, hence the fruit of the grapefruit. Not a lot of residuals floating around, so it's pretty well filtered. Pretty big head on it. I poured it pretty fast, but it's pretty clear. It's got a little bit of a tint to it of that kind of orange, kind of yellowish type look, but I mean, it looks good. A little bit of carbonation, not too much. The other thing about some of these summer beers is they're really carbonated, and I think some breweries do that on kind of a purpose by design, because they want it to be more like effervescent, more refreshing. I don't like that at all, and the reason for that is if I want to do that, I'll drink a soda. Soda's got tons of carbonation in it. I think a little bit is great. This one's got a little bit, hitting on it pretty good here. So smells like grapefruit. It's got a real kind of almost like what I would call like the rind of the grapefruit too. It's got this kind of raw, kind of it's hard to describe. It definitely has that sweetness to it, but it's got a real nice aroma of some hop backgrounds. More so on what I would call the Centennial side. You can definitely smell those, but it's got more of this kind of almost like raw punch to it. Smells pretty good, so cheers, let's get into it. like that. Grapefruit is subtle. It's not a lot. It's not overpowering. It's on the lower end of what I would say in terms of its characteristics. It smells a whole lot more grapefruity than what it tastes, which is nice. It's got a good aroma to it. It's good. It's good. It's not bad at all. I'd probably give it a 3.5 on a rating scale between 1 and 5. I mean, this is kind of one I would probably kind of label as if it's in a multi 12 pack and there's 3 of them. I would kind of get excited about that, and I would, definitely like it on a hot day. It's got a nice, it definitely has a nice flavor to it. It finishes really very, very quickly. It's got a nice kind of dry, kind of mouth feel to it. It's a good balance. It's not wonderful, but it definitely is not bad. So, I mean, I think Sam Adams beers are a very good price point. They're great in terms of if you can get a multi 12 pack like this for like $14 at the grocery store, that's a steal for a beer of this quality. I've always been a huge fan of Sam Adams. Really kind of jump started between Sam Adams and Guinness. It really jump started my kind of craft beer palate. So I would definitely buy this again. Like I said, I don't know if I would buy it in 6 packs on a regular basis, but in a multi 12 pack, it's a good addition, and I think a lot of people will like this a lot. So let us know if you tried it. Leave comments on our YouTube channel. We love that. We upload all the time. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you like us, because we upload all the time, and we will.